Hey everybody, welcome to the campus of Purdue University. It's about an hour outside of Indianapolis here in Indiana. And I was invited here to keynote their Mortarboard Leadership Conference, which happened earlier today. And when they contacted me, they said the theme for the conference is selfless leadership. And I thought that's amazing. That's so in line with what I talk about. The idea that leadership is about striving to act every day in a way that makes it more likely you'll have a positive impact on other people's lives and on your own. And when you choose to do that every day, when you consciously try to create a plan to do that, you should celebrate the fact that you are engaging in a form of leadership. It's a form that all of us are capable of. And I sat down to actually create the keynote. And what I realized has started to happen over the last couple of years is I've begun to focus more on the importance of identifying what core values are important to you so that you can create a plan to live them every day. Now, the purpose of living your values every day is so that you can behave in a way that adds value to other people. So it really is about being selfless. But at the same time, so much of my keynote was actually focused on the self now. And as I started to look at it, I thought, well, I'm supposed to be giving a speech on selfless leadership. And the vast majority of this speech is on how you can identify your core values and then create a plan to live them every day. And while the eventual outcome was that you were adding value through those acts, like 2/3 of the speech was really about the self. And I thought, maybe this isn't right. Maybe I don't actually talk about selfless leadership anymore. But the more I looked at it, the more I realized that you can't be a selfless leader if you don't have a clear sense of self. Like, creating a clear sense of self and what you want to stand for means that you are being strategic about what you give. You were saying, I want to be someone who gives respect. I want to be someone who gives compassion. I want to be someone who gives empowerment. And when you're specific and you understand what it is that you want to give, I think you can create more effective plans to actually do that. So a strong sense of self, I think, enables you to be an even better selfless leader. Because not only does it make you confident enough to know that you can give to others without worrying about whether or not it's going to take away from you, but you can make sure that you give in a way that's healthy. Because being a selfless leader doesn't mean that you never do anything for yourself. It doesn't mean you never take care of yourself. Ultimately, you can't give to other people if you don't fundamentally take care of yourself first. You can't add value to others if there's no value in your life. And once you're empty, you have no more leadership to give, selfless or otherwise. So ultimately, I think being selfless means first you have to take care of the absolute best instrument that you have to add value to others. And that's to take care of yourself. And so I started to realize that a strong sense of self is absolutely essential to being someone who makes other people's lives better. Because once you're empty, you have nothing left to give. And you have the opportunity to give every day of your life, to be a selfless leader who aims to make people's lives better and this community better every single day. But once you're empty, you often don't have the energy anymore to keep giving every day. So you have the opportunity to give healthy and give every day of your life, or perhaps give in a way that's unhealthy, give in a way with no concept of self and no perception of what it is you want to give and what's a healthy amount. And what ends up is you end up empty and you spend a large portion of your life without the energy and the will to actually give. If you want to give every day, you got to have a strong sense of self so that you can do it carefully, you can do it in a way that makes sure that you're healthy, and you can do it in a way that makes sure that you're always there to give to other people. Thanks so much. I'll see you again soon.